Hey y'all, and welcome to the Farming Pastor's Wife. I'm so glad you've joined me. This is actually the end of the day, and I am peeling potatoes for supper tonight. I took footage today, so I'm earlier today, so I'm actually gonna go back and show you that. I'm not really doing a recipe. Today's kind of a day in the life of. And I've done all kinds of stuff today. All kinds. It's been one of those days where my hands were in a little bit of everything. So, I'm glad you're here. And if you're new to my channel, please subscribe. This is an unusual type video. Normally, I do mostly cooking videos. There may not be a whole lot of cooking videos this week, just because I gotta go do I gotta do a big grocery haul. You'll see later in this video I did a small one. But I've got to do like a big grocery haul and get ready for some exciting weeks I've got coming up for you guys. Speaking of recipes and cooking, I want to talk to you guys for just a minute. I'm going to bring you back up here. Hold on, let me tell Bryant his hey customer is here. Hold on. Okay, so what I want to talk to you about is several of you guys have sent me recipes and I appreciate it so very much. And y'all have done it in every way possible, and I love it. I think it's great, but I am the most scattered person ever was. Maybe not ever was. But, so let me just say, somebody sent me a recipe, and I went back today looking for it. And I looked in both Facebooks. I have two Facebooks. I have my personal, and I have my Farming Pastor's Wife. I have an Instagram. And then with the two Facebooks, I also have two messengers, and also my Instagram, and I also have email. And the thing is, when people send me a recipe, I don't always remember where they sent it to me from, because my channel's grown. I have like 36,000 subscribers, and sometimes I've been going back looking for recipes and I can't find them. The recipes I can, however, find, and this is not y'all's fault, it's mine, because I'm scattered that way. And I do everything on my phone, so it's not like a computer where I have folders I go to. Everything I do on my phone. So, so it's not like I can, as soon as I get it, put it in a folder. And, anyway, so the recipes I can find are the ones that people have sent me through snail mail. Yes, I'm old-fashioned. Or maybe that's not old-fashioned. Maybe that's just stuck in my ways. So, if by chance you want to send me a recipe, which I dearly love, and I'm going to be doing some recipes that I've never done before. The thing is about when people send me recipes, I don't know if I want to video it first thing, because like, what if I don't like it? That's always a fear of mine. But I don't want to waste the opportunity to film it. I guess I don't have to I guess I don't have to upload it. But anyway. So, y'all send me your recipes. And if you don't mind, send them snail mail. I have a box dedicated for viewers, subscribers, recipes. Now, it may take me forever to get to yours, but no, it won't take me forever. I'm just kidding. But it may not be that week, is what I'm saying. So if you don't mind, send them to me through snail mail, because I am just not tech savvy enough to remember where I get anything and to go back and find it. So, thank you guys for understanding that. So anyway, I am making meatloaf and stewed potatoes tonight. I'll link those. I'll link the meatloaf below. Stewed potatoes, boiled potatoes, whatever you want to call them. Buttered potatoes, parsley potatoes, except I'm not putting parsley in them. No matter what part of the country you are, you have some version of this at some point. So I'm not going to put the potatoes on, but I will link the meatloaf down below. I'll tell you a little bit about my meatloaf. It was so good. And, I mean, it's just so good, and it's so simple. No special sauces, nothing fancy. Just a lot of flavor and simple ingredients, and it's delicious. So, I'm going to finish up these potatoes, and I'm going to back up. We're going to rewind, and I'm going to start the day with you guys and take you throughout my day. Good morning, everybody. We're here at the farm. It is 32 degrees out here, and there is a nice frost on the ground. But you know what? Those chickies are nice and cozy and warm. So we're gonna head down and get some work done. Hey guys, I'm over here checking the feed in these things, and Bryant made me this to check it. And I just tap and I listen to the sound where it changes. And then each section of these feed bins is 7,000. So each bin holds 28,000 pounds each bin, and each house has 2 bins. So the cone here holds 7,000. From those rivets to the next is 7, and then 7 more. So, and I'm so glad. Now, when it gets a little further in and the chicks get bigger, we have these ladders here that we can go up and actually check and become really accurate. But for when they're little and they're not going to run out, we check it with the checker he built me. Okay guys, well, I finished my work at the chicken houses. I put in my feed inventory and sent it in, emailed it in. I also had to do some other paperwork things. And, yeah. So, we are now headed to the chiropractor. Today is going to be kind of a weird day. You're just going to come and go along with me as I go places. And you're going to see us say goodbye to our son. It won't be today, actually, but it's our last full day with Isaac at home before he goes back to college. So Mama's kind of a little weepy today, but anyway, as you saw already, I ate 2 bagels. I was hungry. I was hungry this morning. Yesterday was mine and Bryant's anniversary, so we took the whole family out to eat last night. Even though it was an anniversary trip, I love my family being with me, so everybody went. And so yeah, so we're fixing to go to the chiropractor so I can feel good. I've done really good. It helped me so much. It's helped me so much. I am not pain free by any means, but it is much less. So, and I can tell that it's starting to increase just a little bit. So I'm glad I'm going today. And yeah, so we're gonna do that. I gotta pay bills. Oh, let me tell you guys. Well, I'll tell you at another point in the video. I want to talk to you about recipes, but you've probably already seen it because I'm gonna put it at the front of the video. So scratch that. It's about how to get recipes to me. So anyway, go back and listen to it. Rewind if you missed it.
Well, those are all the best tips. This feels amazing. I don't want to take it off, but I will. Go to thedoverymuchshow.com for the breakfast cookie roll recipe.
Okay guys, I went to Food Line just to pick up yogurt and rolls, and I came out with all of this. And so since I'm sharing all of this with you, I thought I would share some of the things I got at Sam's last night. So I've pulled pulled the chicken bites out of the freezer. But I tell you what, let's start with the Food Line and move our way to Sam's. So you guys know I made granola, so we ran out of our yogurt. So I went and got some more yogurt. And I also bought 2 little things of Greek yogurt, just for me. That was just for me. I got a few Cascade tabs. Pizza crust. I'm going to make breadsticks with those. I'm going to try to recreate Pizza Hut's breadsticks. So we're going to try that. Got some sausage for breakfast. I got these little things for Levi. It says 6 months. He's not quite 6 months, but shoot, y'all. I started all of my kids early on food, like all of them. And so has Caroline. So I'm going to see about these. See if he likes those. Got some bread. Got some whipped topping, creamy, for cozy coffee. My favorite pimento cheese in the whole wide world, other than homemade, is Stan's. And I also like Mustin and Crutchfield. That's a local company here around us. It's in Kernersville. Mustin and Crutchfield. This is also local. So I don't know, all of you can get this. So find your local pimento cheese maker. I bought this to cut out peanut butter and jelly sandwiches for Jitterbug. I thought he'd like that. I got some, I wanted to try, I tried the wheat of the farmhouse, and I want to try the hearty white. Here are the rolls I got for supper tonight. Isaac, it's his last night with us, and so I'm making one of his favorite things, which is meatloaf, and I always serve those rolls with it. Some chicken salad, some potato chips to go with any sandwiches we may have. Okay, I mentioned recipes earlier. Somebody sent me a recipe for cookies using a cake mix. And in her recipe, she makes her own icing-like thing. And I actually bought, in case I don't get to make my own icing, I bought like German chocolate icing, which is the coconut and pecan icing. So I may try that instead of making my own. If I have time, I'll make my own. But that'll be a recipe I share with you guys during Cookie Week. I have fell in love with Coke Zero. So I wanted some bottles. I have cans, but I wanted bottles. And I think that's it for the Food Lion groceries. I went in just for 2 items, and that's what I came out with. Let's move on to Sam's. Okay, guys, everybody needs paper towels, and you can't find them. So I happened to find some Bounty there at Sam's, so I bought this. It is Select-A-Size. I'm not a big fan of the Select-A-Size, but you can't be choosy right now. You just have to take what you've got. Sam's sells these Southern-style chicken bites. These are like Chick-fil-A. They don't necessarily taste like Chick-fil-A nuggets. They taste more like a Chick-fil-A sandwich. And it's been marinated in like pickle juice. And it's so good. Now, I'm very particular with the way I fix them. I overcook mine just because I like to, and that's the way I like them. And I do them in the air fryer. But they are really good for a quick lunch. Got us some strawberries, a big thing of strawberries for our yogurt and granola. And I'll link that granola recipe down below in case you missed it. I got a gallon of milk. Their jugs crack me up. I think they're the funniest looking milk jugs. But anyway. All right, Jitterbug. Somebody gave us some M&Ms for Christmas, and I filled my candy jar with the M&Ms. Well, he comes in first thing to Bubbles' house and goes to that candy jar, and that just makes me so happy. So I bought a big container of the peanut butter M&Ms, and they are really good, y'all. I didn't think I would like them, but I do, and he loves them. So he's going to be tickled pink because the candy jar now has candy in it. I'm going to put this up and hide it and just put a little bit in the candy jar at a time. Okay, guys, you know what I bought this for, right? That's for part of my cozy coffee. And so we're going to be making some more. I'm out. Okay, guys, and I also got us some Folgers coffee. Sam's has got the cheapest butter that I can find based on the stores I shop. And it does come in a pack of 4, so you have to have room for 4. But it is, so I get 4, 8, 12, 16 sticks of butter. So we also got Judah a little outfit, play outfits. We've got some briefs here. I got a pretty pink sweater. We also got Judah and Levi some matching pajamas, but Caroline took that home. I got me a shirt that says North Carolina, t-shirt, long sleeve t-shirt. One of the guys got him a pair of jeans. We also got some, I don't know if I mentioned it, but some boxers that Isaac has already packed up. And Isaac got him a pack of Coke Zeros. He is back on his diet. He gained a few pounds and he wants to get them off and not worry about it. So he got some Coke Zeros to take back to school. So there you have it, guys. There is our unintentional grocery haul for the day. And I'm going to put these up and get to paying bills. Y'all, other than laundry, the worst thing in the world for me to do is sit down and pay bills. I hate it. And then the other thing, other than laundry and paying bills, is when we have to sit down and sort things out for tax time. But that only happens once a year. That's an all-day thing. My dining room table is covered, and it's about that time of year. But I do pay bills monthly, and I despise it. So, I guess I gotta get to work on that. So, stay tuned, because we're gonna make supper. I've done supper before, and so I'll link all the things down below. And I don't know, whatever else I get into today, I'm taking you with me. Okay, guys, we're taking a little break to carry some cows to the sale. They're not turning around. They don't know the door's open. There they go. Got one more. We got a stubborn one. There he goes. Let me see yours real quick.
Look at there, girl. Look at that cheese.
Look at there.
The best cheeseburger around. For you guys that's never been to an auction before, today there's probably, I'm gonna say about 1,000 cows here, calves. Most of these calves will be purchased and sent out wets to the feedlots. Most of these calves will weigh anywhere between 400 and 700 pounds. They've got all sizes here, and then they will go to the feedlot and be grown out to about 900,000 pounds, and then they'll end up at a local grocery store near you. $10.
These are milk bottle babies. They're fixing to sell a cow-calf pair, which we would be very interested in had I remembered to bring the checkbook. Okay, guys. Dwayne's here. Okay, guys. The meatloaf's getting ready to go in, and I don't think I shared these tips with you on the first video. But let me give you the tips. I don't have one of those neat meatloaf pans that have the thing that you can just pull the meatloaf out and the grease stays in the bottom. I don't have that. I just put mine in whatever I can find. And what I've been doing recently is taking some old dry bread. And this just happens to be hamburger buns tonight. And I just stick this around the side to soak up any of that grease, and then we just throw it away when we get the meatloaf out. So there's tip number 1. Tip number 2 is you don't need a whole onion or a whole pepper when making meatloaf, but you might as well go cut them all up. Chop them all up, mix them together, put them in a sandwich bag, and you've got your onions and peppers for an omelet or a soup or anything. It's already chopped up and you haven't wasted anything. So, 2 tips, freebies. I'm going to get this in the oven. We're going to get ready for supper, and then I'm going to come and tell you goodbye. Okay, guys. Well, I am buttering the bread. The meatloaf's in the oven. We're getting ready to have his going away meal. Back to school. He's going back to Mount Olive University, and I'm acting like he's never coming home, but he comes home on the weekends usually. Sometimes he skips a weekend or whatever, but I know you guys love seeing him in the video, so he probably won't be in as many, but he'll still be. You'll see him occasionally.
I'll still be here.
But thought you could tell him bye as you're going back to school.
Bye, y'all. I'll miss y'all. I know y'all miss me, but it's okay. I'll be back soon.
That's humble humility right there at its finest. Okay, thank you.
You're welcome.
But I just wanted y'all to know that's why we're doing this special. I mean, not that meatloaf is special. It's just what he happened to ask for. I was like, it's either that or hamburger helper. No, I didn't. But, so, anyway, y'all pray for him as he goes back to school. This is kind of a big year. He's got a internship he's got a plan for. Several things going on. And so, as he goes back to school, y'all keep him in your prayers. Our college kids need it.
Amen.
Amen, he said. My baby is sad. It's really sad when they grow up. I mean, you're happy, but they're not your little bitty babies anymore. So, and pray for Mama and Daddy, and pray for us to allow them wings to work. So anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this day, just going through my day. It was mainly a farm video, but that's what it'll be every now and then. So I don't always do cooking videos. It's not always cooking. Sometimes it's farm, sometimes it's a day in the life, sometimes it's a grocery haul. And like I said, this week will probably be kind of an odd week because I'm doing a lot of planning of upcoming things to be cooking. So I am going to get this bread in the oven, and if Judah comes in before I get ready to end this video, I'm going to show you the thing he runs to first. And so I'm not even going to say bye yet. I'm going to give him time to get here, and if he doesn't get here, then I'll end it. But anyway, we'll see if he goes to what I think he goes to first. Couch is covered with Isaac's clothes to go back to school. Bryant's listening to stock stuff.
Another wave of bankruptcy, especially now that the economy has opened up and these assets can be. That's that bear spread strategy that we discussed in our options video, and means I make 122% return.
And there he is. First stop, the candy jar. Do you like Bubbles' candy jar? Uh-huh. Oh, Mommy ate one. Thank you guys for watching The Farm and Pastor's Wife. Don't forget to hit subscribe, hit the bell notification. We're in the bathtub. I'm not. Judebug is. So, thank you guys for watching. Hope you enjoyed this. Tag along with me, Dave.